Hey everyone, it's October 20th, 2025. I'm just gonna leave it up in the air to who wants to come in today. Please like my video. Please stay and watch at least 5 minutes of it. Please. Comment even if it's just with a heart. Okay guys? It helps so much. Anyways, so with that said, and I already hear her, and it is Sylvia Browne. Andrea, thank you for allowing me, for the invitation, for my bringing message to thee. Your viewers won't miss me. They won't miss that it's me. For those of them that know me, who doesn't know you, Sylvia Browne? Who doesn't know her? We've all used to, well, not all of us, but many of us used to watch Montel a lot. Mostly because, I think it was Friday she came on. What? She said she was on his weeklies. She's saying my Montel Williams was my golden trophy. She's showing me like an Emmy, but it's a little Montel that she's holding. Andrea, in the category of the sentiment of what I'm saying, he was the Golden Globe. He was the Oscars. Not for the ratings as much as it was his valuing of me. Andrea, it is hard. When I came out with my abilities to the public at large, I couldn't have signed myself up for anything in any lifetime that would be as hard. Andrea, the soul is a suitcase, she's saying, so to speak. Within it, many, she's saying subjects, but many spirits, many people here in this in lifetimes. They're very raw, they're very tender. Andrea, we as mediums, we have to be the gallant stallions. Never affording the safety or the comforting peace of being encased inside a suitcase for our sheltering. Okay. Go ahead, Sylvia. She's saying, Andrea, I watched you lose your daughter. She says, my eyes found you. Upon you in the garage searching at a row of books that your mother-in-law had suggested that you go look through. And they were all on grieving. Yeah. Andrea, you chose one book when you could have taken 10 or a few or as many as you wanted to. They were all about grieving. and I followed you. I followed knowing in your heart that you, when you saw my book, that you knew that was the one that was going to get you through. Andrea, tell me how you knew that about me. You didn't have your abilities. Because I used to watch you, and before any listening to anyone else's book who doesn't know or isn't acquainted with spirit, anyone else wasn't going to do for me. And what was her name? Nadine or something. God, I valued that book so much. Andrea, we all seek to see. We all seek to understand the value and the knowledge that from spirit is given you and me. Well, I would think everybody before and after. I'm still soul searching. Sylvia, I am. But I mean, look, the, I really wasn't hanging around that much around TV. I'm thinking maybe it was when my daughter died. I don't know, but um, they had I had seen an article or somewhere that they had said that you were wrong about who got presidency. Was it going to be Clinton or Gore? And you said at the very end of the show, you said it was Gore. Sylvia, I knew in my heart of hearts when they were trying to debunk you because Clinton became president. If anybody, I definitely recalled that there was like a 2-week freaking hookup or a snag where we all had to wait while they dealt with their electronic problems of counting. Gore did make presidency by vote. I know that. I knew that then, and I know that now. You were right. Who won the election, right, is what they asked. It wasn't who's going to be president. Who wins the election is what the question was. And you said Gore, and Gore did. Not that we got to know that as a public, as a nation, or as a personal fan of yours, right? I believed in you. I absolutely did. And then there was a boy, and there was some parents in an audience, and you said, I'm sorry, he's dead. He's dead. I'm sorry. And it turned out that he was alive. Well, my golly gosh, it is so easy for us to believe that we're focused in bringing in one spirit's voice when another will jump in its place. That's happened to me. I'll be doing a reading for a sister, and this whole message is for the deceased's fiance, right? It's like, but I don't know, because I don't know either one of them. You know what I mean? It's hard to say. You're entitled to make mistakes. Even people that are dealing with evidence and fact, they make mistakes. So they did I guess I would say a bang up job at trying to debunk you because you were wrong once or twice. Somebody's boy did die. It just wasn't theirs. It happens. Right? So, and since when does anybody take a medium like you or I, Sylvia, seriously? They don't. They don't put much stock into what we say unless it's something that we say that's wrong. And they can prove it. So, I just know that for me, you were the superior. You were the queen of wands. You were She says, I was in the practice, in communication with the divine. And for those willing to act right in their suitcases, I was allowed to be believed for many of my communication with those in high. Andrea, it was rough. It was rough living as me. The Sylvia Browne you all wanted to see. I've made go ahead. I've given of what I could with my abilities, with the heart and the intention of helping others. Find their peace. So you meant to do well, and you were and Sylvia, I watched this. You know who I'm talking about, huh? Next soul level, or next level soul. She's captivated, she says, by the show herself. For the She's saying for the information, the spiritual, the information in such a bounty and such a large, she says the quantity of it is heavy, and it is gold. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's fantastic, and it is so enlightening for me to know, Sylvia, that so many people are interested in it, and in trusting him as a host, as the one that would would interview and clear their guests before bringing them on. So not just anyone can come on there. He's very I feel very safe with him. I mean, I trust his judgment very well. Hasn't proved me wrong at all, not with one guest. It's pretty fascinating to watch him grow as I try to start something. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll be a guest on his show. Who knows? Andrea, or he'll be a guest on your show. It is for no one to know, no psychic to know. she's not wanting to she's not wanting to claim anything as what it is. I don't blame you. She says, Andrea, the gifts I were given I've had all my life, which gave me time. Much more time than you have for the rest of your life, basically. Yeah, I get it. Andrea, you go ahead. She's saying, Andrea, for me, I had all of the years, my growing up, my family's lineage and wisdom, and their support for more than what was enough coming into out of the closet, communicating with the spirit. Yeah. Say it again. I'm not hearing her. Say that again. Or rephrase. Andrea, if I would have received my gift at your age, I have no doubt I would have taken a nosedive. For my having to understand and thin out, sort out, left to my own devices for spiritual guide and my discernment. And Andrea, this was all instilled in me for many, many years, many moments in time prior to my delivering anything. From what I could hear to outside, to the public. Go ahead, Sylvia. Andrea, you are the guiding light for your very motive alone. Go ahead. There will come a day as you sit there on your lonely throne, where you will seek one day from all eyes and people on you. You will want that day away. She says, I'm not going to tell you anything that's not true. She's saying, I see many. She's saying, I see all of those delivering through their connection with spirit what they know to be true. Andrea, what they know to be true is like what you know to be true, or what I know to be true. It is a matter of perspective. Although each messenger's truth has value to it. For every message there is a specific tune, the frequency, the sound. Some ears are directed that way, or they're deflected. It's not the right vibration. Andrea, if you stay true to you, which I know that you will, and you don't worry for anyone's judgment, opinion, including yourself, judgment and opinion. If you don't worry for how many people find you on their shelf, meaning how much of the public I can get to hear my messages, Andrea, yes. Don't worry about the numbers. Think of them all as elves on the shelf. If they're not watching you, they're not meant to watch you. And don't forget, Andrea, the universe has a way, in its own way, of doing what is best for you. I know that saying. Andrea, I want the best for you. She says, I see the best for you. In only you're making your work to not only be for the value for others, but may it excite you and be of value to you too. I've watched you lose the spirit drive, the spiritual drive within you, for your pivoting and turning and facing your eyes to the views. What she's saying is, I started paying attention to how many views and how many likes and no comments, and I was really feeling really small about it. Andrea, it is your perception. However, this is one perception that I will grant you is not true. Your bounty for your claiming with your stakes are higher, a higher calling than how many views your videos make. You know somewhere, Andrea, I do. Sylvia's telling me that the synchronicities throughout since I've had this gift, and really actually it's just in the last 2 years, mostly this year, because it's only been 4 years for me, guys. But the first 2 was just like hard boot camp for me. This last, I would even say 6 months, it's been fantastic in synchronicities. But she's saying, Andrea, for your receiving your gift, Spirit of High definitely see the value in their deliverance through your skies, through off your tongue, through your mind. It is a chosen view, and it is for their liking of you. They have trust in you. And it's not, she's telling me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because if I start looking at views and comparing myself to others and all their views, and, it makes me feel small. And it really starts getting me insecure about what I'm doing. And it's really taking the love of it, my whole meaning behind it. I know that I can't just waste this ability to hear them. I can't waste it when there's so many people that can benefit from hearing it. But I need to not make it like my life's work, or I don't need to set it on a scale to where if I never get more than a few views, I need to be okay with that, because the memo's been given, the recording's been done, it's out there. And it will find whoever is aligned with it. Whoever's ready to acknowledge Spirit and the deliverance of the message in a wiser, more she's saying sculpted way. Okay, thank you. Andrea, how long has it been since you had any fun? Sylvia Browne is telling me, that I need to go have fun. That I need to have fun. Andrea, you're not having any fun. You haven't been doing anything outside of what's between your ears. Like thinking and working and thinking and working and working and working and thinking and working. That's what I do. I am. I'm a black sheep, and I have not one black sheep to play with. I don't. I'm pretty much absent of everyone. They're all past. There are a few friends of mine that I haven't met yet. Most of all of my lifetime friends are gone. Have one left. Don't I? His name's Steve. Love you, critter. But, yeah. So what are you saying? I need to what? Oh, she wants to talk to me. She's going to tell me about the rhyming. Tell me about why is it, I mean, Spirit's adamant about it. Adamant that everything's going to be rhyming now. Can you please expand on that? Andrea, you're chosen. Message it. Go ahead. Andrea, your message or that is chosen. Go ahead. For the greater arts. But it's... Go ahead. But that doesn't make sense, though. So, yeah, I don't know what to... Hold on, guys. I gotta take a breath and take a cigarette break. Thanks, guys. Go ahead, Sylvia. Andrea, for most of my life, I was out there, beyond my covers. I was mainstayed for the deliverance from unloved ones. She says it was my capping, my molding. She says, I long hadn't delivered. Through my heart, or of the heart, messages from the higher realms to be delivered. Loved ones, our loved ones, wanted to be heard, and their surviving loved ones desperately needing to hear them is what set me in my coop. And it's kind of what it was, supply and demand, Andrea. Everybody was demanding. The human race has always demanded a reconnection with their lost loved ones and understanding of it. It was just mass media crowds. She's saying peeling at me if they could for a reading. For you today, it's not so different. Yet there's so many avenues in which a person can sway. Like, It's a crapshoot, she says, to find a medium. You know, on that day that you can pay or whatever, and you go to look for a medium. Most people already have an idea of the way they'll go, which medium they'll use, because, well, do them knowing of this medium prior to that day. For many, she's saying mediums, we've all taken face. There are many that have really done an injustice to our purpose. And there's so many fraudulence out there that it's certain to throw mud on our face by design. Andrea, everything is by design. There isn't one mark or flaw upon your face or my face or anyone's face that isn't by design. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I just got lost in the beauty of what she just said, and the truth about it. It's very difficult. This is what I found strange, you guys, is I was so desperate when I first had this ability, and the first year into it, I ended up in this really abusive relationship, and I wanted out badly, and I had nowhere to go. Right? No funding, no. And I got real desperate. It was really vital that I started making some money so I could get myself out of there. And I had no problem getting work, guys. I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did. But I mean, to get a job now, it's like almost impossible. And I don't, because I'm not pushing. I'm not in the circles. I'm not pushing for it. You know. And I mean, hey, I am as good as Sylvia Browne, but I can't count on this as a living because I'm not aggressive in that manner. I don't have the management or I don't have any of it. Like Sylvia said, she started at the top. She just did. She just zoomed. She says, is that, do you want me to say that? I hear a pig. No, that can't be a pig. Oh, I don't know what it is. Sure sounds like a squealing pig. I think it's some kind of saw or something. Anyway, sorry guys. I don't even know. So yeah, I don't even know. Like, I'm so confused. I mean, I cannot afford to sit here, you know, and do videos for no views. Because it's not lucrative. It's not lucrative. And on a spiritual level, it is, because I'm paying my dues, you know, by bringing message to those that are meant for it. But I think I've reached my limit on what I can do. Without likes, without shares, without, you know, comments, without people actually showing YouTube that they like my videos, there's nothing I can do, you know? I can't even get a like. How could I get a donation? Like, I'm a realist, Sylvia. She said I was too. She says, Andrea, I see you. She says, I'm your number one fan. I believe in you. Well, thank you. I believe in me too. I have no doubt I'm talking to Sylvia Browne. Like I don't have the let's see, what's the word? The insecurity of my ability. It's the business part of it. I suck at it. It's not for me. And I'm going to trust the universe is going to provide for me, but I mean, I can't expect, I can't sit still. I can't sit in this chair and watch no views, no views, no views after all the work and the hours, the time and the intention that I put in the investment. So I will be figuring something else out to do, and I thank you for this visit, because Sylvia, because I really needed to make a decision, because any choices, whatever you choose, once you choose it, balls out, it's easy for me to do. Once I know what I'm doing, no problem. It is the making the decision that has always been the hardest part for me, and I'm not putting it down, because I don't want to let this go. I don't want to let go bringing message, but I also don't want to diminish myself or let other opportunities that I have in life, I don't want to let them go either by doing this. I'm just not really feeling really good or really grown here. Like I'm growing here, I'm not. I've had I can't tell you how many people have let me down in my life. People that I trusted that would be by my side. And it's been a couple years, but the one that I thought never would let me down. And she's my own blood, my cousin, who was there to support me, and she was my biggest fan. And then one day she just, you haven't been watching my videos, cuz. I said, did you know that if you click on my video and you turn it off within the first 5 minutes, it tells YouTube that my videos suck. But why are you listening to this god-awful person when you could be listening to my videos, because there's message in my videos that's for you. I watch them. She doesn't watch them. And she stopped doing that. I don't know why, but it really took a chunk out of my own personal self image, the one that I viewed or valued. It really took a chunk. And then I don't have anybody commenting. I have no idea what people think of me. All I had was what I felt of me, and the quality or the validity in the videos I was making. And I felt good about it. I felt sure that this message was to benefit those that watched it. I felt good about it until I learned she stopped watching. Why aren't you watching it? I don't understand. You haven't told me my videos suck, but you've told YouTube plenty of times that my videos suck, because you can't stand watching it, the whole thing. Not even 5 minutes of it, cuz? Why? Anyway, the problem's not with me, it's with her. But I'm still saying, it changed me. So I thought maybe I'd start a new channel. Maybe this one's just got bad juju on it. I don't know. But I've even asked in my videos, please, like, share, comment, subscribe, do something to tell YouTube that you were there, you know, and that there's something of value in what I do and what I say. But I don't get that. So when my own fucking biggest fan quits watching me, something's wrong. You know, maybe I'm not meant to do this. I don't think I'm meant to do this. You know, she's saying, remember what you said. don't pay attention to that. Just do what you do. Okay, well, I will keep doing videos, but not I'm not going to take out all the hours of my day that I could be out looking for work doing these stupid videos, which and no one wants to comment or like or share or stay. So, you know, I personally, if I can't find one of me, I think there's like one medium that I might watch for 30 minutes, but the topics aren't, it's more Hollywood than it is spiritual growth or insight. I mean, this is esoteric wisdom. This is knowledge from the higher realms, and nobody's hearing it, Sylvia. Nobody wants to hear it. And it makes me feel small. It really does. I needed this talk with you, Sylvia. She's all showing me an empty room like she left a long time ago. But she didn't really. Oh, she's all, I just made you a margarita. And she's in this like floral moo-moo. Like, it's not a moo-moo. It's like a scarf, like a bathing suit cover, robe thing. Sheer, but oh, it's so beautiful. Something you'd wear to Hawaii or whatever. And she's got 2 margaritas. And she's making note that the flowers on her I don't know, it's her swimsuit cover. It's swimwear, she says. Is the flowers are blue, and as her sandals are blue, and she's like, she wants me to point everyone to the fact that her sandals are blue, matching her shoes are matching. She said, I went through many, many trials that turned my whole life blue. For my believers have turned so easily from my view. In other words, yeah, I was a loyal fan. You're the bomb. You'll always be the bomb. They had to discredit you because you were that good. You know, and that's part of what I think. Sometimes I think Spirit protects me from getting many views. I think it's a protection thing sometimes. She's all, boy howdy. She's like, she's like, I gotta keep walking in these shoes, and she's headed for the table to set the margaritas down. And they're in those plastic margarita cups, you know, they're different colors, like blue and purple and yellow, you know, the typical pool colors. Oh, she's already drinking one. She's wanting me to go join her. She's just telling me that, you know, life's too short. She's saying, she's got her legs crossed and she's thumbing her foot. She's just like, she's all, Andrea, what the, don't cuss. She's all, what difference does it make? What is a view? She says it is a value, if for it being value to you, is all the view that it should mean to you, Andrea. My view can't be counted. I can't click that button, but you have my view. Thanks, Sylvia. Yeah, I don't have any fun, Sylvia. Tell me about that. Andrea, you have been working till you're raw in your thumbs. She's trying to tell me that she understands why I worked so hard. Like I did it. I created a children's book that illustrations were very difficult and took me a year and a half. But I'm not even close to up to par with where I should be in promoting it, because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I need to give this stuff up because I don't know what I'm doing. I can only take it so far, right, Sylvia? And then I have to let go because, I've invested a lot in these videos, and I've invested a lot in my book, in hopes for security for me later in my future. Which, as the days tick by, and as Sylvia reminds me, I'm not having any fun. None of this is fun, and I haven't benefited from all of my work. I don't even know how to have fun. Sylvia's telling me my fun needs to be my priority right now. She's saying you need to go where you can have fun. Yeah. Anyway. The life of a medium. I just figured I'd try to give the world a little bit of hope. A little bit of wisdom where it's not easily found. And in the process, make my life a little better. Yeah. So anyway, 47 minutes, Sylvia. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I really need to think about my own ass. Nobody else is. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Sylvia. Do you have anything for the viewers? For the viewer, the one viewer that won't comment, like, share, subscribe, or anything. Do you have a comment for them? Anything for them? She says the memo has been delivered. Alright. Well, anybody wants a reading, though, you know where to find me, right? No discounts this time. Can't afford it. Love you, Evelyn. I know you watch these. Stephanie, thank you. Thank you. I would tell my cousin I love her and thank her so much, but she would never get this far in any of my videos. So I won't. I've done that in a few videos just to see if she's liked them. I mean, if she's watching them, I'd mention her, and she's not. But why lie to me and say that you are? It's not a friend, I guess. I love you guys.